brought with me a list of the things that I like most about Steph, all of her positive attributes.
She is incredibly funny, and I think I'm pretty funny, like, I really do. But really where I get my props is from watching Stephanie just live life.
It's right here.
Stephanie is the greatest at inspiring greatness in everyone around her.
We won't have time to go through all of it.
She is curious. She's curious in a way that is just wide open. She really wants to know who you are.
When she meets somebody, it's not for the sake of introduction and social graces. It's really about making a connection.
Let me get to the most important one. Hold on.
Stephanie is authentic and genuine and transparent and completely loving and accepting.
Stephanie is guided by a moral compass that is so deep-seated in her that she can't do anything but follow it.
Stephanie's level of involvement has always been really inspiring to me, and it's actually the thing that I fell in love with about her. And she's the woman that I'm crazy about.
She is funny, she's gracious, she's charming, and she has an inner beauty and a light that shines like I've never experienced in any other person I've ever met.
I think probably something that people don't know about Stephanie is how vulnerable she is. And so that personal vulnerability gives her this really deep empathy and capacity to connect to people that really informs everything that she does.
One thing I always remember is one of her sayings is typically, now get out there and do something. And so Stephanie, true to her old axiom, led this organization to an extent that was really inspirational for a lot of us, and really, I think, redefined the role of the board chair, the visibility of Equality Utah and its board, because Prop 8 happened. And in the aftermath of Prop 8, that's when I saw Stephanie really be faced with a challenge.
It was a time of a lot of visibility. And even for me, although I had been out, there was a certain way that I hadn't been quite as visible. And it was scary. I remember when I was first joining Equality, it was like, what am I going to do in this board? What am I going to offer? And I realized that we all have something to offer. I think it's important to really engage people around you, and even people where you wouldn't necessarily think that they would be even interested in what's happening in your life. I think it's important to share your story, because it's through living our authentic life that really gives people the opportunity to show up and just come from a place of their own love, and then how that then trickles on into their lives. Who knows what impact we ever actually have, how that ends up turning out, but every little action makes a difference.
And so watching Stephanie tell her story, I thought, well, I can tell my story. I'm not political. I'm not very well versed in what's going on with, all of the Prop 8. Of course, you learn that, but that was because of Stephanie's leadership. And I think it's really easy to, climb the ladder of success when Stephanie's holding it.
That is the kind of action that Stephanie really inspires and demonstrates that all of us can take action in our lives and in our communities, and that so much of it is just about being authentic and sharing who we are and being willing to live out loud.